This year, I turned 40, and today I'm entering my first ever mountain bike race. It's called the Capital Kamikaze, which, now that I've said that out loud, it kind of sounds like a red flag. I call myself an average mountain bike rider, maybe slightly above average on a good day. But when it comes to racing, I'm definitely out of my element, and to be honest, I'm feeling a mix of excitement and a lot of nerves. This race is no joke. It's long, technical, and physically demanding.
Oh, I've got a stitch. Holy crap, I got a stitch.
My fitness?
Oh, my stomach doesn't feel good. I feel like I've got no energy at all.
Yeah, well, let's just say I'll be stoked if I even survive the day.
Oh, God!
So let's find out if I even enjoy this kind of suffering. And if you've never entered a race or even been on a mountain bike, don't worry, I'll explain everything along the way so you can experience it with me. Maybe you'll even learn something from my mistakes, like what I had for breakfast was a terrible choice. I arrived early at Gravity Eden mountain bike trails because some of my followers had told me that chatting to everyone before the race would calm my nerves. And it worked.
Hey, how you doing? What's going on?
Hey.
Good to see ya.
I was then ready to pick up my race plate.
Hey, how you doing?
Lucky number 33. I strapped it onto my handlebars and gave my mighty steed a final check to make sure it was ready for a brutal day of dust, dirt, and good times. Then I met up with my riding buddy Glenn, who has way more race experience than I do. He was going to be my unofficial guide for the day. With everything sorted, we rolled back to the start line. A quick scan of the wrist, and just like that, my first race was officially underway.
Doesn't count if you don't Strava.
You might be thinking, huh? That's it? That's how the race starts? Why isn't he pedaling his ass off? Well, this is probably a good time to tell you about the race. Enduro racing is the perfect mix of downhill and cross-country riding. With Gravity Eden being located on the far south coast of New South Wales, Australia, this race is split into 5-time downhill stages. But you have to pedal yourself uphill to the start of each one, which means today, I'll be riding over 27 kilometres of trail with close to 1,000 metres of elevation gain. While the downhill sections are all about speed, the untimed climbs between them will take a serious toll on my legs.
You looking forward to it, Glenn?
And to top it off, they've saved the hardest trail for last, Old Tom. It's a long stage with a mix of chunky rocks, flowy berms and big jumps. And after a full day of racing, this one is going to be brutal. But let's get back to the race. It was nice to have a cruisy descent and small climb to get the blood flowing and legs pumping.
I'm less nervous now that I'm just on the bike and riding.
And before I knew it, Glenn was dropping into the first stage.
Get it, buddy.
Riders start 30 seconds apart from each other, so it was no time at all before it was my turn.
Let's go. First ever race. Oh, she's dusty.
It's a hard trail to race on, but not because it's steep, technical, or scary, but for the opposite reasons. With only 30 metres of elevation change, it's bloody flat, which means lots of pedaling. My cornering technique is definitely not the best, so I find it hard to maintain speed and flow on this trail. If you find the strap annoying, don't worry, I sorted it out for the rest of the video.
This is what kills my flow here. Oh, I need to practice my cornering because I feel so slow. Through the berms.
You can hear me reminding myself to look through the berms. That means looking ahead down the trail instead of at my front wheel. It's a fundamental cornering skill that helps with speed and control. I have to keep reminding myself because when I look down, I lose stability and make it harder to ride smoothly. I'm also editing out some sections of the stages so the video isn't too long. If you would prefer an unedited version of the race next time, just let me know in the comments.
Oh, that's it. First stage done. Oh my God. How'd you go?
Oh, legs had nothing in them in that last part.
Oh,
Far out.
holy crap.
Certainly makes you feel old, that one. Whew.
Timing for this first stage was close. Glenn put down a 2:39.3, and I was less than half a second slower with a time of 2:39.75. This was going to be a good day. After stage 1, it was an easy pedal to the top of Cruiser for stage 2.
Come on, Glenn.
That's Jack. She's the president of the Eden Mountain Bike Club, and this is me explaining my first mistake of the day.
I'm gonna vomit at the end of this one, I reckon. I got about 2 litres of breakfast smoothie in my stomach and it's not sitting well. Cheers. Jeez, Skatey.
This is another easy stage and the shortest of all 5. Again, it's
these
not one of my
berms are
favourite
ripped
trails
up.
here at Gravity Eden. I find the berms a little too tight and the dirt is different this side of the mountain, which makes it a bit more skatey. While riding the stage, I made a mental note that if I want to take racing seriously, I should practice sprints on my bike. I feel that being fit enough to pedal hard out of corners and across the flats would make a huge difference in my times.
Oh God. Oh no, I'm cooking it. Wrong gears. Oh. Oh my God.
I was happy with that one though.
Yeah?
I guess not as long either, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Glenn put down a time of 1:12.8, with me trailing behind with a time of 1:15.68.
Stage 2 done.
We then had a short pedal to the top of stage 3.
All right, wish me luck.
Stage 3 is another short one,
Alright.
but I actually love this trail. It's called Gutterball. The radiuses of the berms are larger, and I feel like I can maintain speed better.
Never ridden this entry before, but this is a fun trail. No jumps, but just fast and flowy once you get into it.
Sadly, my GoPro failed to record any GPS data for this stage, so I can't show you any speed or trail overlays.
So remember to disconnect from the bike around these berms, look through them. One out. Big breaths, big breaths. Yep. Nice. Smooth is fast.
The second half of the trail is really fast, traversing this small ridge line. It may not look like much on camera, but if you were in the area, it's definitely worth checking out. I was so focused that I didn't even realise I'd crossed the finish line and wasted precious energy cranking it up that
Oh,
hill.
I get the pedal on. Oh, did I go through the finish already? I didn't even realise. I was ready to pound this climb. Oh, far out. That's funny. No idea that I even finished.
Glenn took this stage by just over a second, 1.26 to be exact. So close, but not quite enough for me to take the win. But honestly, I wasn't expecting to beat Glenn. He's a much better rider than I am and regularly puts down faster times on Strava. My goal wasn't to win. It was to see how I stacked up, pushed myself, and just survived my first mountain bike race. So the fact that I was finishing within a couple of seconds of Glenn was a huge confidence boost.
All right, we are 3 stages down and about a quarter of the way through what would be the biggest climb of the day. We're pedaling all the way to the top now, which I have a feeling it's probably around 8 kilometers and 400 meters of elevation. So it's a big one. And then we have one of the funnest trails to get down on, Breath of Fire. I made a bad decision this morning having this mega breakfast shake. My stomach just hasn't been able to digest it in time, and I can just feel it bubbling in my guts. And after each stage, I swear I'm like 2 seconds away from vomiting. So hopefully I digest that before we get to the top of the next one. Other than that, so far, first mountain bike race ever has been fun and successful and challenging. Wish me luck for the rest of this climb. Get it, buddy.
Glenn dropped into stage 4, and I learned why it's important to select the correct gear before you drop into the stage.
Oh God, wrong gear. Jesus.
Not sure why I thought it was a good idea to just click through all those gears like an absolute madman.
This is a good trail.
Stage 4 is a really fun trail to ride. It's nice and long with a couple of spicy moments thrown in the mix. It's going to be a real test of my stamina. It's good to see the GPS on the GoPro working again, although it isn't super accurate and does lose signal every so often. Let me know if you like this sort of information on screen, and I'll work out something better for next time.
Definitely got to save the legs a little bit. Try and control that breathing. They call this breath of fire because your lungs are burning, but oh my God, they need to call it legs of fire because my legs are cooked, mate. We're not even halfway there. Look through the corners, Luke. Definitely a bit slower than usual. There's an A-line coming up. Not sure if it's open or not. Yeah, it looks like it. Here we go.
An A-line is a more technical option on the trail, usually steeper, rougher, or riskier. In this case, it's a rock roll that cuts off a longer, easier corner. It's harder to ride, but it saves time, which makes it worth taking in the race.
Yeah, nice little tabletop, that one. So close. final bit. Oh yes. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God.
One thing I learned while racing was that everything feels slower. I'm not sure if it was the adrenaline, the effort, or just my brain playing tricks on me, but while I was out on the trail, I kept thinking that I should be going faster. It honestly felt like I was riding slower than my regular rides.
I think I was faster the other day.
It wasn't. In reality, I smashed my personal record by 10 seconds and managed to keep Glenn within 4 seconds of my time. But it cost me. That effort drained my energy, and by this point in the race, I was running dangerously low. And with the final stage being the longest and most technical of the day, that was not a good place to be.
Oh, so that was stage 4, which is one hell of a trail. Now we I don't know, a quarter of the way up the final climb. Gotta save a bit of energy because the final stage is a big one.
It's down a black trail called Old Tom, which is a mix of flow and janky rocks. I would have preferred to race this trail first when I was full of energy.
You looking forward to it, Glenn? Pumped. I reckon if I can get a time that is within 30 seconds of Glenn's time, I'll be happy.
Yep, that'd be nice to finish on a high.
We're at the top. We are at the top. Oh my God. This is a face of a guy that doesn't have to climb any more hills. That was a punish. I'm at the top and we have the best trail ahead of us. Just not sure if I got any gas in the tank. We'll see.
So this is it, the final stage of the day. The longest, the most challenging, and I'd never felt this exhausted on a bike before. My legs were absolutely cooked. This is exactly why they say not to go too hard early on. You need to save something for the end.
Oh, let's do this. Cheers. Here we go. Final stage. Nice downhill trail. Gravity on my side. Oh, that was a terrible line. Shivers. Oh God, I'm all over the shop now. Just want to get down without dying. Stay high. Oh, my legs. Nice. Yes. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay. Lex, you got it. You got it, Luke. Losing my goggles. I can honestly say, guys, I've never been this exhausted in my whole life. Oh my God, what an experience. Oh, I've got a stitch. Holy crap, I've got a stitch. Breathe through it. Breathe through it. That's it for the techie. Now it's like flow and big jumps. I'm staying away from these big jumps, tell you what. Not today, not with this low energy. That is a disaster waiting to happen. First race, come on, nearly done. Oh, I can't hit that. Oh God, step up. Oh, I could hit that. I could hit that. Let's go. Fast section. Pump these. Use any energy you got.
Before the race, some of my followers gave me advice. Set realistic goals for your first event. And for me, first place was never on the cards. With the minimal training I did for this, my main goal was just to finish. Anything more than that would be a bonus.
So much complaining, but I'm gassed. Unreal. There we go. Tabletop. Slow down for this because of the big hole in the middle. Alright, here we go. Oh, not great off there. Let these berms rip. Final stretch now. Just gas it. Come on, Luke. Come on, son. Oh my God. This is insane. Oh, you gotta pedal this. Nearly there. Nearly there. Come on. Oh, here's the finish. Yeah. Oh my God, I did it. I didn't crash. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was good. Holy crap, dude.
All done.
Oh, finish. Oh, I had some moments on that.
So did I. Just pushing too hard, you're tired.
Glenn finished stage 5 with a time of 6:29.39, beating me by 16.39 seconds. Over the 5 stages, Glenn absolutely smashed it. His total time was 16:48.27, putting him on top of the podium for his age group.
Yeah, Mr. Dinwoody.
As for me, I was 24.89 seconds behind Glenn. And I know I said that my goal was simply to survive the day, but that's exactly why I was so excited when this happened.
7:13, Luke Allison.
First race, I'll take it.
Now, I need to be honest here. That was the over 40s category, and there was only 3 of us in the race. But you know what? I don't give a I'm claiming it. That counts.
Oh my God, it's over. That was a massive mission, but it was so much fun. Anybody that's thinking about entering a mountain bike race, definitely do it. Maybe don't drink like a massive breakfast shake before you do, because that was just bubbling in my guts the whole day. But apart from that, I'm exhausted, I'm a wreck, but I'm feeling pretty stoked. Second place, not bad. I mean, there was only 3 people in the race, but I'll take that. That's a win in my book. So huge day. Thank you, legends, for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.